high school brawls.
Everybody shot. Let the long gun get in there. Let the long gun. Everybody shot. Let the long gun get in there. Let the long gun.
Intense street confrontations.
Come to us! Come to us! Come to us! He's got a gun. I'm hit.
Chaos in parking lots.
Get out of the car! Get out! Get out! Get out of the car! Get out of the car!
And ending in a bloody clash.
I got you.
Yeah.
These tragedies have raised questions about safety and the law in our society. Let's explore these stories to gain a better understanding of the fateful moments that have changed many lives. At approximately 9:10 a.m., the St. Louis City Police Department received multiple 911 calls reporting a shooting at the Central Visual and Performing Arts High School.
Attention all cars, District 2, Code 1, shots, correction, Code 2 shots fired. 3125 South Kings Highway at Central VA School. States there's an active shooter inside the gym, a black male, all black clothing. Shots fired in progress at 9/11.
Immediately, police units were dispatched to the scene. Officers found students and staff evacuating the building as gunfire continued from inside the school. The officers entered the building, methodically checking each room while assisting with the evacuation. The school shooting created an emergency situation, requiring prompt intervention by law enforcement to ensure the safety of students and staff. Under the law, public shootings at an educational institution can be severely prosecuted, including charges related to terrorism and assault with a weapon. At around 9:22 a.m., officers located suspect Orlando Harris, 19, in the hallway near the gym. Harris was armed with a rifle and engaged in a shootout with officers. The officers fired back, and Harris was neutralized. Harris, a 2021 graduate with no prior criminal record, was charged with murder and assault with a weapon, resulting in the deaths of 2 individuals and injuries to others. Harris's actions could lead to federal and state charges for shooting and murder. The officers acted lawfully in self-defense, following regulations on weapon use and protecting life. The victims in this incident were Alexandria Bell, 15, and Jean Kutska, 61, physical education teacher. Several other students were injured and taken to nearby hospitals for treatment. The victims and their families may seek civil damages against Harris or Harris's representatives. Harris's actions could lead to charges of murder and assault with a weapon, with severe penalties if convicted.
You got any weapons?
I didn't do nothing.
Well, just come talk to me.
Bro, I didn't do nothing. I got kids in here, bro.
I know, and everybody's telling me that you got guns, that you're not coming up. Okay, well, come talk to me real quick. Come to us! Come to us!
As the school shooting situation concluded, another incident erupted at a house in Oklahoma City, opening a new dramatic and tense chapter in this series of events. At around 9 a.m., the Oklahoma City Police Department received reports of a man pointing a gun at others inside a house at 2243 W. Eubanks Street. Police approached suspect Kevin Reagan, 22, as he stood on the porch. Officers attempted to talk and de-escalate the situation, but Reagan refused to comply and continued moving in and out of the house.
You got any weapons?
I didn't do nothing.
Well, just come talk to me.
Bro, I didn't do nothing. I got kids in here, bro.
I know, and everybody's telling me that you got guns, that you're not coming up. Okay, well, come talk to me real quick. Come to us! Come to us! Come to us! He's got a gun.
Shortly after, Reagan began shooting at the officers, injuring Sergeant Joshua Scott. Police discovered that Reagan had 5 other people inside the house, including 3 children. Reagan continued to shoot randomly at the officers and refused any opportunity to surrender peacefully. At approximately 11:47 a.m., Reagan was shot and killed by an OKCPD officer. The entry team found that everyone else inside the house was unharmed. Legally, this situation involved Reagan using a dangerous weapon and failing to comply with police orders, leading to self-defense actions by law enforcement. Shooting Reagan was deemed a lawful action by the police to protect themselves and others in an emergency situation. After the severe shooting in Oklahoma City, a new violent situation occurred in a parking lot. This incident further raises questions about safety and law in the community as the suspect faced police intervention. A male victim went to the Alliance police station to report a domestic violence incident and seek escape from a female suspect. While the victim waited for the police, the female suspect, 31, continued to confront the victim in the parking lot before officers arrived.
What's your name? Here's the deal. You can either come out of the car or I'm going to break out the window. I'm going to break out the window if you don't exit. Yeah, you can go over there.
She ignored 5 police orders to leave her vehicle, prompting officers to use force to open the car door and remove her. During this process, the suspect struck a patrol car and then hit another vehicle before being arrested. This behavior constitutes felonious assault due to property damage and endangering officers. The suspect was suspected of being under the influence of drugs, which she confirmed, leading to charges of operating a vehicle while intoxicated. She is currently held in Stark County Jail with a $100,000 bond set by Judge Andrew Zumbar of the Alliance Municipal Court. As the domestic violence situation in the parking lot was resolved, a new confrontation highlighted the tension and danger in law enforcement situations. Another confrontation occurred, resulting in tragic outcomes and many questions about the necessity of self-defense in emergencies. At approximately 10:07 p.m., Hamilton Township Police received a 911 call about a domestic dispute at a house on Orchard Avenue. When officers Derek Fiabain and Paul Piramali arrived at the scene, they found suspect Vincent Correa, 44, threatening. Notably, Correa fired at the officers, violating firearm regulations and endangering public safety. In this situation, police response was lawful as they were protecting themselves and others from immediate danger. During the investigation, Correa shot at officers Fiabain and Piramali. Officers Fiabain and Piramali responded with force to protect themselves and others. This was a lawful response under the law when faced with a threat to life. The shootout resulted in both Correa and Officer Fiabain being injured. Correa died at the scene at 10:38 p.m. despite medical efforts to save him. Finally, a rifle and a handgun were recovered from Correa, confirming his aggressive action. Officer Fiabain was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries and has been discharged. The investigation continues to focus on assessing the danger level and legality of the officer's response, as well as Correa's actions under public safety and self-defense law. Thank you for watching American Cop Watch. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to not miss the latest videos on American law enforcement and legal matters. Leave your comments below and share the video if you found it useful. See you in the next video.